Hello and welcome everyone, guys. We have crazy news today. New announcements for the Bannerlord online patch is out. I am starting stream in like 20-40 minutes, but this is so huge. I am reading this right now, right in this moment. So let's jump into it right away, and I will show and tell you my impression about the new patch that will come 24th of December. So the first thing, in the northern part of the map, new lands covered in dense forests and deep snow will become available for exploration. Horses are hard to move over this type of terrain, so all battles are fought without cavalry. Combat on foot will open new possibilities and give a new perspective on combat in Bannerlord Online. That actually means that we are getting patch that is nerfing cavalry and horse archers. How? By removing them completely. I mean, the devs didn't know, I guess, how to balance this properly, so they just created a new land that we are actually talking about for 2 weeks. Like on the streams, we're talking that there is a lot of space in the north, there is a lot of space on the west, they can add something like maybe sea battles on the east. There's a big freaking ocean there, and they're actually adding the north, the real north, when using horses will not be a possibility. I am assuming if you will bring cavalry or horse archer, they will just spawn without the horses, or they will not move. It is hard to say how it will work, but here it just said that so all battles will be fought without cavalry. So I guess it may also seem that a cavalry will just not spawn there. It is also a possibility. What we have new after that? Fighting the free guards of the north and gain access to their secret treasury. Okay, this is quite the same as we have on the south with the free bosses, so that's quite okay and understandable. The north guards are carefully hidden, and you will have to defeat their henchmen to enrage the guards and challenge them to a fight. That is also quite normal. You just need to fight the small one to fight the big one. The guards keep fragments of an ancient map, and by combining them you will learn the exact location of one of their treasure. Be aware that time is that treasure is limited, and you will have to hurry to get all the riches away. So we basically will have something like the map fragments. We have a time limit here, so they will not be sellable at every moment, and that is very nice. That is actually absolutely great. It also means that we need to like send an expedition, probably whole clan. Like one part of the clan is going for one boss, second for the second, third for the third, and then we are combining the ancient map, and we can actually do something with it when we'll find the treasures. A new global opponent, the Master of the North, which, when defeated, is guaranteed to give you one of the best rewards in the game. And this is also very important to repeat. Is guaranteed to give you one of the best rewards in the game. It also means that for sure there is no RNG factor in it. We're gonna get something good, something better or something worse, but one of the best, yes? So that is very, very crazy. My dog is going crazy too in the background, don't worry. And then we have the appearance of the Master of the North occur several times a day. Several times a day. Probably 5 or 7, I would say. Maybe 3 even. Very little, so doing them is not that easy as normal bosses. You will have to compete with other players for the chance to be the first to attack and win. I mean, right now players have something to PvP basically, because right now PvPing is just a PvPing because you hate each other, I guess. Now you actually can PvP over the objective. That is crazy good. I know where I will be camping to see some battles now, and I will have great place to cast those battles. Deliver a locked chest to Artisan to safely retrieve the content. The chest has a 100% chance of being lost in a battle. Try to deliver it at all costs. I can imagine you have the one guy with a chest running towards the town with freaking presidential forces defending this one guy. the enemy are coming to fight this guy, and you are like interrupting them, like I catch you, I catch you, I catch you, I catch you, and you have like the president running with the freaking chest to the artisan to actually have the loot for yourself. That would be fucking crazy. Consumable items. Hot drinks to help warriors overcome wanderings, a great aid to tough journey. Resin. Strength warrior shield to better withstand enemy attack. Other item that may prove useful. So basically we have some buffs right now, yeah? So better shields, maybe some like morale or some, I don't know, HP bonus in the snow, or maybe like more movement speed, hard to say, and other stuff. So maybe like those, yeah, like the movement speed or like HP buff or something. Beware, the most items have an expiry date, so use them in time. It is also very important. They are adding a lot of stuff that are actually time limited, which means that you cannot like have 10k of them in the market and lower the price of them, because you will need to use them quite frequently and quite fast, because they will just expire and like disappear. So this is very good. You will need to farm them constantly basically, and the price will be much higher because of that. Holiday gift. Christmas tree will appear in the major city of Calabria, under which you can find useful items. Gifts will be found every day for a duration of an upcoming holidays. That is very nice. Some gift in the because of the holidays. That is very, very funny. Change that will be introduced when the update is released. Hideout changes. This is very important. Hideout changes. When you activate the books of Mabons, a hideout will appear close to your position. That is absolutely insane. Wait a second. Will appear close to your position. This will make it easier to pass the hideout. You will not have the situation when you are on the south and you have the freaking hideout to the north, or like you are in the east and you have this in the west, so you need to travel 40 minutes to do one hideout. This will mean that farming scouting is actually a legit thing right now, and we can farm this normally. Thanks God I was not farming this earlier, because what the fuck was that? Now it actually will be farmable. Keep in mind that when introduction the mechanics, we will remove earlier looted Mabdon's notes and Mabdon's diary to strike a balance. And that is obvious thing to do. All of the Mabdon's notes and diaries, so T1, T2 hideouts, will be removed from our equipment and from the market. That is quite okay, because some of people had like 20, 40 stack, and they could, if this would not be implemented, they would just absolutely do this like, yeah, instantly. Now you need to actually farm them again, and then then you can actually level up your scouting. We have concluded feedback on our last update. That main issue: recruit meta, cavalry advantage, use of the alt account, clan influence, consumption and amount to increase clan rank. We are thinking of a solution of the problem. We will now look at the result of food battle in the Frostland, the real north, both with the master of the north and with the rest of the opponents. This will solve some of the current problems. Also, we are still working on a locking mechanism for all alt accounts. This is, guys, all the patch notes. For me, it is absolutely great. They are moving something to the infantry. Go farm your fucking infantry. We have time for 24, so we have 1 week right now to farm the infantry, basically. Yeah, after that, see you in the north, I guess. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have similar or different thoughts about the patch, leave a comment down below, click the subscribe button, click the bell, and we can see each other into the streams. Bye bye, guys.